And we are here again with One-Eyed Doll.
Hi.
And you've been touring how long now?
Many, many eons.
12 years.
That's true. You pretty much don't stop, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, last time we saw you, you were touring your headlining tour for Witches.
Yes.
Yeah, and we did one.
It's okay.
We've since the Witches tour, we did a Halloween tour after that, and then we did another tour called the Visions tour with I Set to Kill.
Yeah, and you
Was
did a song with them too.
What was that?
You did a song with them.
Yeah,
too,
we did a cover of Depeche Mode classic. What song was it?
Enjoy the
Silence. That's right. I don't. Yeah.
How did that?
I just woke up.
How did that come about? Did you just record it on tour, or?
No, we kind of got together with them, and we both came up with a list of songs
Before tour.
Before tour, we thought it might be cool just to collaborate on a song since we're doing a tour together.
Yeah.
And,
I love Alexia's voice.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool for us both to sing on the same song.
Yeah. And, we both kind of came up with a list, and that one just kind of jumped out. Like,
Yeah.
that would be a good one to do.
It was one that we both liked, and it just worked out that way. It was for fun, really. It was like to promote the tour and just to do something together.
And now you're touring with Wednesday 13.
Yeah.
And how long has this one been going?
We're about 2 weeks into it, and there's about a month left. So, yeah, he hit us up like back in June and was like, hey, will you guys go on a Halloween tour with us? And I was like, all right, that sounds like fun.
It's a great bill.
Yeah.
So what have been the best shows in the last, say, year?
Oh, man.
Denver was fun last tour.
Yeah. Denver's always cool. Of course, we
The
love going
Bluebird
home
Theater.
to Austin. Yeah, the Bluebird is where we played in Denver. It was really, really great
Yeah.
spot.
Any Austin show.
Mm-hmm.
New York City is always a blast.
Yeah, we were, we're playing...
LA is always a blast.
We're playing the Webster Hall again on this tour, but the last time we played on the Visions tour, the Webster Hall was like pretty much at capacity, and it was super awesome, super fun. So,
Yeah.
and we're gonna play there again in 2 days.
Yeah.
So it should be fun.
Nice. Any weird tour stories?
Lately?
Well, I actually just today launched a coffee all over our stage manager's back.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
I heard about
Make that sound that you made, Ben. Nope, he's out of here. He's like, I'm not going to be part of this interview.
It's like if you woke up a bear from its slumber.
And he was like, "Roar!"
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yes. I don't know, I think a lot of people probably think that all this crazy weird stuff happens on tour. And, sometimes some weird stuff does happen. Like,
Did we tell you about the bus pirate last time?
Nope.
yeah, this guy was in Seattle. I was trying to go through this kind of skinny alleyway with this thing, a big old bus and a trailer. And there was this couple making out on their car. Just like, I had about 2 inches on either side that I could get through, and they were just sitting there in the middle of the alley making out. And so I honked my horn, and they were just, he kind of like waved at me. It was just like, another time, So I was just like, all right. Yeah, so I was just like, okay, I'm just going to go really slowly here. And one way or the other, they're not going to be in my path anymore. So I'm creeping up, and, I'm not really sure what's going on down there, but there isn't any screaming yet. So I get through and come out onto the road, and I see in my mirror that this dude is hanging on to the side of the bus. Like there's an awning out there with a metal, like a leg that comes down, and he's hanging on. There was, yeah. That's probably the reason why it fell off. But and I'm like, okay, guys, we have a bus pirate. Watch out. And I'm just kind of driving around town slow in Seattle. Seattle's got a lot of mountain, kind of big hills and stuff. And I see him kind of jump off, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like, maybe he's off.
We thought we lost him, so I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. So I start walking toward the back, and I get to the back where I'm going to go to sleep. And I hear, Jesus! Jesus Christ! Jesus! Over and over. I'm like, I think he's still on the bus.
Yeah, he's like attached to the ladder on the back,
So,
in between the trailer and.
it becomes a Mad Max movie. And
Right, and we're like, man, you can just climb to the top from there, you know?
Yeah, so
Which it wouldn't be a good idea because we're gonna go under some underpasses.
so we drove through the entire city of Seattle to get to the interstate, you know, or to the highway or whatever.
Yeah, and he's still yelling, and we can hear, you know, it's.
We're like hoping that we just go past a policeman or something, and somebody
Yeah.
will notice, because we're not going to stop, because if we stop and get out, he's going to eat our faces.
Right.
And you know, we're not going to like try to wiggle him off, because we actually don't want to hurt him. We just want him to hop off. So he eventually we pulled onto the freeway, and then we stopped hearing it. And so we got to like a rest
You know,
stop.
we're going like 80 miles an hour, and I don't know.
We got to a rest stop a while later, and all the guys got out with like baseball bats and went to check it out, climbed up on top of the bus, and there wasn't any like severed hands still attached or anything. It was gone. But I was still really nervous thereafter. Like, we checked all the bays and I don't know how we could have gotten in the trailer, but we definitely, you know,
Yeah.
it was like underneath. We lost him though. We think he could still be here.
Wow.
Bus pirate. Jesus Christ.
Huh.
I wonder about the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, well, that was good while it lasted, I guess.
He's just like, oh, bus.
My people need me.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's an example of a weird thing that'll happen on tour. See, our stories aren't about partying like most bands' stories on the road are about crazy parties and stuff. And I mean, we have a couple of those too, but most of them are just weird stuff like that happens when we're just trying to get to the next place.
Are you working on new material?
Oh yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
ever
lots of
not
new
working on new material?
No.
No, we
Okay.
have a very large backlog of songs that need to be finished and put out. So.
I have a disease, and I can't stop writing. I get home from tour, and then I try to relax, and I just write and write and write and write and write. And it just flows out because I don't write as much on tour and performing. I'm more in that mindset, and I try to stay in that mindset, and I sort of block off the writing thing, you know, so that that doesn't end up taking all of my time and energy.
And usually what happens is, we have a tour coming up, we need to start rehearsing. But the instant she picks up a guitar, it's like new song, and we have to work on that
just
instead of rehearsing.
vomit out of me. It's some kind of a disease.
And suddenly you have a new album.
Yeah, that's how witches happen.
Yeah.
We had a totally different album that we were going to put out, and then she wrote all of Witches in 3 days. So
Oops.
we're like, so now we still have that other previous album that we haven't put out yet. So.
And when's that going to come out?
Well,
And
we've been
more
on
top of
tour
that,
like
'cause I've-
nonstop. Between tours,
All
we're like
year.
setting up and promoting for the next tour. So it's we basically we told our agent, look, we need a little bit of time off so that we can finish up our
We
next
gotta at least
album.
take the winter to write.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up our next
the
album.
that we, because we've let, VIPs have little teasers of these songs. But it's been like a while. Are you ever gonna put out that song that I heard on the bus that one time? It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I know we're behind. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll drive your fans
Which has
crazy.
happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're like
It does.
I've had it stuck in my head for 2 years and I can't hear the original.
I'm like, wow, I'm glad that it stuck that well.
Yeah, they still remember the lyrics and everything. I'm like,
Yay, repetition.
yeah.
All right, let me ask you this hard question. What would you guys be doing now if there was no One-Eyed Doll?
Let's see.
Acoustic singer-songwriter stuff, probably. We're
Yeah.
doing some other music. Is that not?
Some bluegrass.
You mean like
No
we
music
didn't
at all.
do
If you weren't
music?
doing music, yeah.
I would probably be some kind of a traveling craft maker kind of person. I imagine that I would be going around taking my wares to festivals and stuff. I was more along that line before I started doing music, which kind of crossed over to a lot of our merch and stuff.
Mhm.
I was always crafty, and I was always kind of an entrepreneur trying to make my own way. I don't really like working for other people. So, before I did music, I made jewelry. I had a little soap line called Bathe Hippie. and I made clothes and crafts, just stuff. Something else, kind of creative, probably.
Yeah, I always gravitated towards jobs that were commission based. So probably be some sort of salesperson if it wasn't for any kind of music.
You'd have a pizza shop.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have a pizza shop.
He'd have a pizza shop.
Yeah, I would have like a whole chain of pizza shops.
He would.
Just selling pizza.
Probably be in Brooklyn right now.
I don't know if I could compete. I feel like there's so many places in the world that don't have good pizza that I would want to find. I feel like Austin, where we're from, the pizza scene is just dismal there. So, there's a lot of people there that would love to have a good, high quality pizza. And they're just everything that they have on offer is terrible. So.
Talking smack.
I know. Hey, Austin pizza guys, I'm out for you.
I have nothing to do with this.
All right.
I don't like pizza at all. Well, actually, if I'm in like New York City proper, I will have a slice, and I actually really like it. But I think I've been over pizzaed.
A lot of tours,
to
they
me.
just give you like a $5 Little Caesars pizza every day for lunch. That's what you get.
Yeah, and I
every
can't
single
handle
day.
that much cheese and grease every day, And I think at a certain point, my body hit a limit, and it won't let me consume it anymore. I'll start getting sick to my stomach.
Understandable.
But like a real like New York pizza slice,
It's a different thing then.
It's like this other thing. I can't do Chicago style. I appreciate it, but it's so heavy, It's too much for me to take. I can't.
I love a Lou Malnati's The Lou with added sausage. The Lou is a vegetarian pizza, but you put the wheel of sausage on there. That's my favorite
wheel
Chicago.
of sausage.
It's it's a thing of sausage, a patty of
There's just
sausage.
one big-
It's the size of the whole pizza, yeah. So the vegetarian pizza with that sausage on it. That's what I like.
He does. He'll order a vegetarian whatever, add sausage.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Omelets, whatever. Because I want all the vegetables, but I also want the sausage.
Fair enough.
What the heck?
You guys have some new merch as always.
Yeah, we have.
Some new t-shirt. We made a Merch Girl t-shirt.
Yeah, for
have-
Snork or Merch Girl.
We made it. So Federico Dalman is this really awesome artist from Argentina who's drawn us. And
He's a fan, and he makes like fan art, but some of it's really good.
He's so cool. He's drawn a bunch of stuff just like our crew and our fans and us. And he had this really cute picture of Melinda, our merch girl. So we made a t-shirt out of it and surprised her this tour. She's like, oh. Okay.
And now she's very self-conscious about it.
She's secret.
It's the coolest shirt on the table. It's
I got
really
her
awesome.
permission before we actually sold it. She loves it. It's great. People, and like she's got so many fans of her own just from being the best merch girl ever. So
Cool.
people are totally stoked wearing it all the time. I wear mine all the time just to make her feel weird. And we have another new shirt. It's Just Junior on his drums. It's a really beautiful photo by Dennis Benton. And then there's like an old school me one, and I'm all, yeah. But a photo by Justin Cates on there. It's kind of OG like 80s style thing.
And then we did a Black in the Rye shirt.
Black in the Rye, also Federico Dalman artwork. And then there's lots of like handmade stuff. I painted notebooks and did some jewelry. Melinda made some jewelry. There's a new magic wand. We have a new comic book for Be My Friend. Just got that a few days ago. I've got a new cough.
Brand new. You can buy it at the merch table. Actually, you're going to get it whether you like it or not. It comes free with any purchase.
So you have to help me sing the songs tonight. If you know the words to any of the songs, you guys need to help me out tonight because my voice is this big right now. That's new. And
We have some amulets.
oh yeah,
And
we have some really cool artisan things that are made by a couple of very special crafters. There's a handmade amulet pendant. It's got like resin filling, and it's I don't know. You just have to see them. They're really cute. And then there's another one that is a hand forged steel eye logo thing, and every one of them is different. Really cool. We've been lucky to. A lot of times people make me fan art and they make me gifts, and once in a while I'm like, hey, if you wanted to make more of these, we could do this. This is
Nice.
cool. And so met a couple of people that way last tour, and then started working with them.
So you're an independent band supporting independent artists.
You know what? And every time you buy one of those, the artist gets money, we get money, it helps everybody out. We try to spread the word about them, whatever else they do. So you can take a card too, and so
Awesome.
all the artists that we work with, we love to support independent artists. And they love to support us, and it's cool. It goes both ways.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Next album, is it going to sound more like your earlier stuff or more like Witches?
It's a surprise.
It'll be like that one Mariah Carey album.
Yeah. The one that they paid her $50,000 to not be on the label. They're like, or $50 million. It was like $50 million. So they're like, yeah, you can have all this money if you don't put that album.
Yeah.
out. Please
So
God.
that's more the vibe we're going for on this one. We want to be paid to not put it out.
Nice.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible? Then all those people who've heard the songs before, who are like itching for them to come out, will never get them.
Right.
It's so evil.
No, the
it's-
story was something like they signed her for like $10 million, and then she provided the album, and then they paid her another $5 million to not put it out, and then she ended up going to a different label and getting like another $10 million to put it out with them.
Well, that must be nice.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else people should know that's coming up, going on?
Well, you still have a month left to come out and see us around the country. We're gonna be, we're doing New York City in 2 days, then pretty much throughout the month of October we're gonna be, still hitting most of the country, the East Coast down to Florida, throughout the South, Texas. We're doing Knoxville, Tennessee.
We just were in Canada.
Yeah, we were just in Canada. That's true.
International, yeah.
Yep, the whole world. This is our world tour. And then, we're doing like Gallup, New Mexico, Phoenix, Vegas. So.
Yeah, we hop off on Vegas. Wednesday 13 is going to play a couple more shows after that, and they've got one in the UK, and then the Halloween party is at the Whiskey, but we're not playing that one because it was booked before we were on.
Well, he's not headlining it. It's
But
going to be with.
If I can, I'm
Michael
going to go
Graves,
anyway
so.
and just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Maybe wear a Halloween costume if we're still in town by then.
Nice.
But yeah, so definitely if you're looking for a Halloween party in LA that weekend, go support our buds. Wednesday 13 at the Whiskey. That'll be a fun show. It's just part of like just one big awesome crazy night. I don't even know what's going on.
All right. Cool.
All right. Thank you.